starts right now.
Live, always investigating, always on your side. News Channel 5 starts now.
Now, a story you saw first on 5.
Are you recruiting students for ISIS?
Absolutely not.
A national spotlight on a Kent State professor being investigated by the FBI, accused of recruiting students for ISIS.
There are probably rumors going around campus with regards to my political views.
Political view, including taking a stance against Israel and sympathizing with a Palestinian suicide bomber. Yet, this outspoken professor didn't seem too concerned during our interview.
Worried? No, I wouldn't say I'm worried.
Well, today, after returning to the classroom, embattled Kent State professor Julio Pina held a news conference to discuss the accusations against him.
Yeah, but hours before that, News Channel 5's Bob Jones was the first reporter to track him down and get some answers about this federal investigation, and Pina denied any wrongdoing, said he learned about the federal investigation from the news. And Bob Jones joins us live on 5 from our Akron bureau with more from that one-on-one interview. And Bob, Pina says he's not going anywhere.
Well, Frank, Julio Pina is facing a lot of scrutiny, but he is not backing down. He was back in the classroom for the first time since the story broke today, and while his future may be uncertain, he does not believe he will face any criminal charges. And do you support ISIS?
No, absolutely not.
Are you recruiting students for ISIS?
Absolutely not.
Outside his Kent home, Julio Pina was defiant, telling me he had no idea FBI agents were investigating him until he saw media reports.
As much of a shock to me as it was to other people.
Have you spoken to the FBI?
I'd rather not say at this time. They know more about that than I do.
You can't say whether you've had a conversation with them?
In the past, I have.
A throng of cameras followed Pino as he returned to a senior history class. Kent State monitoring the widespread attention Pino was receiving, increased security inside and outside the buildings where he teaches. Do you think you should step down or step aside? Is it too much of a distraction for your students?
Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm doing my job. I'm teaching 2 classes.
FBI agents interviewed several students and faculty members earlier this week, an investigation into whether he has ties to ISIS or recruited Kent State students. Pino's outspoken political views have been criticized over the years, and he believes that's causing false rumors about him.
Freedom of speech is guaranteed by both the Constitution as well as my terms of employment.
Most of Pino's students left class without comment, but one seemed to defend him.
Can I be honest? It's much of crap for real, because I feel like a lot of people out here are controlled to believe in fear, you know what I'm saying?
Pino told me he won't resign, and in between classes, he defended himself again.
I do not endorse violence. I do not advocate violence, nor do I practice it.
And Pino told me again today that he believes when everything is said and done, he thinks his name will be cleared. You can watch my entire interview with Pino on our NewsNet 5 app, including what he said when I asked him how he feels about this country where he is a U.S. citizen. Live in the Summit County Newsroom tonight, Bob Jones, News Channel 5.
All right, thank you, Bob. Also,